Oh boy, oh boy. I got pink eye going off right now. That's just started like within the past 10 minutes. That's why I'm a little bit later to stream. Hopefully that'll go away soon. I should probably take some hay fever tablets. God, I look like a mess. Okay. We're gonna go play WoW. Let's just play WoW. We've got a new week of renown to grind. This might be a little bit too loud. Why is my Discord overlay coming up? Hello? Go away. Nobody wants you. We've got things to do. We've got things to talk about.
Ah, my apprentice, you return at
Hey,
last.
what's up, Marileth? Okay, so let's pick up these quests. Is this the one with the renown? No, that gives me redeemed souls. I'll probably pick that up anyway. Maybe I'll do it. I haven't used a single redeemed, like barely any redeemed souls, aside from whatever you have to use for the upgrades. Oh good, my throat's going already. Great. Great, dude. Great. Okay. World of Warcraft is a hot topic right now. People have completed the raid from yesterday that got released. Sanctum of Domination. People are pissed. People are pissed, dude. I'm one of those people, but I'm nowhere near as annoyed as some people are. I'm not thrilled with it, but I wouldn't say I'm pissed. It just seems to be. Oh, we got the world boss up. Oh, we can do that. Cool. I can get no loot again. Sure, dude. So yeah, people completed the raid Sanctum of Domination yesterday. There's a cutscene that plays at the end, featuring everyone's favourite Banshee Queen, Sylvanas Windrunner, who, let's be honest, after 4 years of her being... Spoilers, by the way, if you care. If you don't, then whatever, we'll get on with it. The past 4 or 5 years, maybe 6, maybe longer, depending on whenever this happened, Sylvanas Windrunner has been in service of the power of death, because she's dead. Arthas, the Lich King, killed her many, many years ago, stabbed her with Frostmourne, she died, got turned into a ghost. The ghost got her old body back and possessed it, and she kind of works her old body through that kind of power. Whatever. Long story short. In fact, no, I think that's pretty important to talk about. Okay, so yeah, she dies. The Lich King, who was a soldier of the jailer, with or without him knowing, it's irrelevant. A power of the jailer, the force of death, killed Sylvanas Windrunner, who was an high elf. Hey Cheesehead, how's it going? And So a soldier of the jailer killed Sylvanas Windrunner, who was an elf, turned her into a ghost. That ghost then repossessed back her dead body, and she's carried on like that for since then. Now, after that, her main goal in Undeath was to go after the Lich King, Arthas, and kill him. So, we're going back 11 years now. 11, 12 years. We kill the Lich King. Sylvanas is at the top of the throne when we're there. Sees everything play out with Bolvar, whatever. This is a fun part, right? She then... I don't know how this works, but she's still undead. She's at the top of the Citadel, where we kill the Lich King. Her story is over. She jumps off the Citadel, re-kills herself by getting impaled on a spike. She ends up in Hell, Shadowlands. We assume she meets the jailer then and there, strikes a bargain with him. I don't know. They're like remaking the cycle of life and death. It's a whole big thing. So since then, presumably, she's been in service of the jailer and death. And in the new cinematic, she literally just says, "I will never serve," and then betrays him. And it's a whole big thing. We'll have a look at the cinematics in a little bit, but boy, howdy. I've already watched them. I was going to save my reaction for stream content, but I'm not the most interesting person in the world, and my reaction would have just been me sat there like this for like 2 minutes. So nobody wants to click that. I get that. Is it bad you've never played WoW? No. You are so much better off having never played it.
We stalk the moonless night.
What a colossal waste of 15 years this is starting to feel like. Powerful Morsworn portal opens up. Ah, damn it, I'm not going to get over there. I'll get more into it later when we watch the cinematic. In fact, we'll probably watch a lot of the cinematics just to see like how her story progresses, because it's insane how things have just taken a turn. Everyone saw the betrayal coming. I don't think anyone's got a problem with that necessarily. It's just how it was done. I don't know, man. A lot of people wanted to see her die, which I get, but I don't necessarily agree with. Play something good instead of like Astroneer or Sea of Thieves. I do need to play that. I will get round to it one day. I downloaded Astroneer on Game Pass the other day and I didn't understand it. I only played like 2 minutes because I was just checking my Game Pass worked. I've had the biggest issues with my computer over the past few days, so I'm hoping this is all working fine. Kind of just on a wing and a prayer at the minute. Can't play with you on Game Pass, Sag. Yeah, what is with that? Me, my cousin and my dad, like, a week ago, were trying to play golf with your friends. And my dad's got it on Game Pass. Me and my cousin have it on Steam. And it's just like, you can't join each other's game. Why? It makes no sense to me. It's like having a physical copy and a digital download code on the Xbox and not being able to play with each other. It makes no sense to me at all. Oh, unless you've got a dedicated server. Well, we tried that on Golf With Your Friends, but it didn't want to work either, so... I don't know if it's like a game thing, or if it's to do with Game Pass itself. Seems very strange. Okay. So, Anima. We get to collect that. We'll do this week's story now. There was a little bit of story that we missed last week. But clearly it doesn't matter anymore. God, I can't wait to dissect all this Sylvanas stuff. I feel like somebody's mum. Like, I've watched all the Sylvanas cinematics, and I'm not mad. I'm just so incredibly disappointed. But yeah, we'll have a fun little... We'll have a fun little deep dive into that after I do these dailies. Hopefully we can do the campaign and get... If I could find this last goddamn flower, hello? Am I like... ridiculously vision impaired? I mean, I am visually impaired, just not ridiculously. Okay, there's two there. Maybe I am blind. Great. Need to go over there anyway. Let's do this one first then. There's a bug with the new update as well. Blizzard. I know you're aware of this, and you fixed it, but it's back. Every time you open the map, it tanks your frame rate. It's a map. Map close, 120. Maybe not constantly, but you know, it's looking pretty good. You open the map. Drops like 10, 15 frames. And it's not just like a drop of frames, it actually stutters. Like it literally lags as you're moving. And when I'm looting as well, I've noticed that over the past couple of days. I've tried deactivating add-ons, and it's still doing it. So it's not an add-on problem. Maybe add-ons are worsening it. That's always a possibility. But it's not exclusively an add-on problem.
You are not
I'm not prepared. Required Night Fae. Okay. Is that to summon it or to actually like loot it? It's Goblin Glide, son. No. Oh. That's almost Goblin Glide. Oh, there he is. He's a little dragon fella. A little, like, furry dog dragon. I wonder if we can actually loot it. Oh, I have to click on it? Hello? Taming? Am I taming it? Oh, you have to hold tight. Okay. Am I doing it? Do I actually get this guy? Oh, that was a hot streak. Okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. I didn't get the mount. Disappointing. Oh, what is this? Repaired Rift Key. Allows you to enter Rift Portal in Corthia and stay within 15 minutes. That's to get one of the other rares, I believe. Great. Wonder if that does give a mount, but you might have to be Night Fae to actually get it. If only I had my hunter. Just aggro this guy, and I didn't mean to. No, he's evading. Good. Okay. Back to it. Yes, this is what I like to see. Someone stacking them all up. Get all the claws. Is that enough? No, I'm one off. Of course. Damn it. One more, one more. There he be. Okay, back up to the top. We gotta get a flight on a little two-headed chimera type thing. I think this guy's still bugged, right? Still. And it's been a week. I can do the assault as well. What assault have we got? We've got Bastion assault. We can do the world boss. Oh my god, look at all this content we've got, guys. Isn't this lit and fun gameplay? Alright, let's roll. What do I have to do over here? 5 observational records collected. I think that's pretty quick. Let's have a look. Oh, they're these little glowy ball things. Neato. Oh, this guy's coming for blood. Alright, dude. He's like stood right where I don't need him. I'm gonna go for this orb over here and he's just gonna like crush me. I'm going for it. I'm gonna die. I'm going for this treasure. Oh, I don't have the key. Never mind. I lied. Alright, we got 4. We're almost there. Kinda. Yeah, attacked by everything under the sun. Great, I love that. Why are they attacking me? I did nothing to them. Corpse heap. That's... oh, damn it, that's the thing that I need. I think that's a Necrolord thing. Is it dropping me right off? Drop me off here. Drop me off here. No! Please. Please, game. Please. Fleshwing. He's gonna die, like, instantly. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna get there in time. There's no way. No way. No way. No way. Oh, wow. Major way. I'm here. I did it. Okay, now he's gonna die in like 3 seconds flat. Good afternoon. Hey Grumpy, how's it going? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Alright, Blizzard. I'll forgive you if you give me the fly. I'll forgive everything you've ever done if you give me the fly right now. Give me the mount. Give me it. There's a lot on the line for you. Oh well. We tried. We didn't get the fly. We'll be getting a fly today though. Hopefully. I think. Maybe that's next week. Your hand's still sore, but good. What did you do to it? I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Well, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not doing too bad. We've just had the big story climax of World of Warcraft from yesterday's raid release.
Your desire is
And
my command.
there's a lot of people not happy. But yeah, that's like not a problem in the grand scheme of things. You know what we do when one game sucks? We go play a different game. It's a long story. Oh, have you put it in the Discord? Did I miss it? Or? I saw someone had hurt their thumb, but I didn't think that was you. I could be wrong though. Okay, so we got 300 anima. Should we do the assault now? That's going to be more daily quests.
The minions of the jailer forge a vile monstrosity within.
Alright, we're here. Yesterday, I got exalted with...
I trust you and not
I got
follow.
exalted with this entity, Venari. Or we got to the appreciative friendship. I guess they got bored of using neutral, friendly, honored, revered, exalted. But they're still using it for other people. So we don't have to deal with her quests anymore.
Do not throw the jailer.
Only really told Adam, to be fair. Fred hers them. Yeah, that's the thing. I did see. Hope you're recovering well though, dude. Sucks to hear. Why is the ending making people angry / upset? It's a good question.
Welcome, brave soul.
It's a very good question. Basically, what it boils down to
You stand before the ascended.
is a character who has been turned evil for the past 4 or 5 years has been in the service of the big boss guy, the jailer. Let's see if we can pull up his image. I'm sure I've shown him. Alright, this lady, Sylvanas Windrunner. She's been dead a hell of a long time. She was reanimated. And she's been in service of basically Thanos in the Warcraft universe for the past 4 to 5 years that we know of. And because he said the word serve at the end of the raid, that's like triggered some kind of PTSD in her, and she said, "I will never serve you." And it's just story-wise, it just makes no sense. I made a post on Reddit, on the Warcraft Reddit, because literally less than 2 years ago there was another big boss guy that we had to kill, and the same lady said even he too will serve death. So she knew she was under the service of death, Thanos, but for some reason just him saying the word, she's finally snapped, and it's like, okay, I'm not going to serve you anymore. It doesn't make any like character sense, and it bugs me. Bugs a lot of people. The trailer online has a lot of dislikes, which is unfortunate, and I think it's scummy that like players are sending out death threats to the people that work at Blizzard and everything. That is just, get out of here. Don't be like a massive piece of shit and do that. That's fucking horrible. I mean, it's a video game. If you genuinely have the thought behind you that you threaten someone with death because of the way that a video game is going, it's ridiculous. That doesn't mean we can't all complain and say the cinematic is bad. It's a good cinematic. The cinematic's brilliant. I love it, but some of the story behind it is, it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, pretty much. It's just, it's a MacGuffin out of nowhere. We all knew that she was going to betray him eventually, but for it to be in the way that she didn't know what she was like doing, because for the past 4 years she's been playing like this 4D chess, like super tactical, strategic kind of plan behind her. And for her to just, at the end of this raid, be like, oh, oops, I didn't realize. Oh no, okay, you are the bad person now. You know, it's kind of silly. But aren't video games meant to be silly? Isn't that why we enjoy them? What do I have to buy? What does this guy want from me? What am I doing? What's he asking of me? Dreadful Blend. Is that what I've got to buy? I genuinely don't know. It's not even them that I'm talking to, is it? It's the bombs. What am I using the bombs for? Who knows?
You are seen.
I don't know what these chains are for. Why am I... What are we waiting for here? Who's here? Malfestus. Cool. Let's wait for him. We get to the fun part of WoW again. Bum, 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 bum. There he is. Ooh, that's quite a bit of health. Okay. Let's go ham. Pull out all the stops. Get all my zombies. I think this might be a 3-player quest. Oh, stunned. Get out of that. Can't interrupt. Oh wait, I've got to kill 3 of them. It's not a group quest. Okay. Where are the other ones? There's one over there. There's one over there. Damn. I'm all over the place with this quest chain. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Trapped aspirant rescued. Okay, let's save a few of these guys.
You seek me.
I'll try and do, like, as soon as I finish these quests and kill the world boss, and maybe if we get the anima, I'll do like a quick little, like, easy-ish to follow lore breakdown of this character. And just go through why I think it's a silly idea for her to just have a sudden change of heart. Like, it's not even in a stereotypical, like, anime kind of way. Because for the past 4 years, she's literally been doing...
Shine upon you.
She has been the most intelligent being. With, like, this amazing plan behind her. And then she's just, like, switched over and said, oh, I guess I didn't have a plan. The plan has gone wrong. There was no plan. I'm all for Sylvanas as a character, and I think a redemption arc could be cool. But they've, like, turned her into the biggest idiot in the game.
Speak, mortal.
That's a noise I don't recognize. Oh, hey, Aggie. Thanks for liking the stream over on the Facebook.com. I appreciate it. Oh, boy. What am I... I've done this wrong. No, I've not done that wrong. I've got to kill them. There's a lot of them. Holy cow. Okay. Can I pull all of these, do you think? Or am I going to die horribly? Let's find out. Oh, this is easy. I love all the numbers that it's lagging the game out. Oh, that's what the chains are for. There's some guys trapped in the cages. I should be paying more attention.
I welcome you.
Eternal.
So I've got to save some guys and invigorate the others. Got it. Have I done that one now? Killed 30 of them. Great. There's Dominus. Dominic. I will say this though, the new jailer design. When I say he's basically Thanos, it's not like just an offhand comparison. He's quite literally Thanos. We're in the Afterlife now, and he's the big bad guy. They imprisoned him. The other leaders, they sort of imprisoned him. And over the past couple of months, he's been getting 5 keys or sigils or not stones, and like the final one, he implants it into his armor and he's back to full power, and he opens up a big portal and he's gonna unmake reality, which I love that is so cool. I mean, he's a giant, like, bald dude as well, so the comparison is just... He's not purple, though. He's light blue. Oh, I've got to click on them when I get the cage down. Wow, I'm dumb. Voiced by Josh Brolin. He might as well be... In fact, I prefer it if Josh Brolin did voice him, because holy hell, his current voice, they've put a voice mod on it, and it's so deep, his voice, you can barely understand a word he's saying. I don't know if that's, if it's just a me problem, but I feel like if you... if you can't understand what a villain is saying, then it kind of defeats the point of having him as a villain, right? Isn't the best part of having a villain like them foolishly like explaining their plot and you've been like, oh no, we fell for it? But literally this guy's voice just sounds like It's beautiful. Again, I love how silly video games are. We'll get to the cutscene in a little bit, though. Gotta wait for this guy to come back now. Big golden trash can looking dude. These are like his lieutenants, I guess. Furus, Ascendant of Steel. That's a cool ass title. Boom. An assault supply carriage departs from Corthia with a shipment of anima. Cool. I'm probably not going to get that. At least it looks like they fixed it. This is moving again. It got stuck in the other zone a couple of days ago. It's a wild title is what it is. Oh, he's there. Oh, completely missed him. I can see why he's the Ascendant of Steel, because the dude is just... He's a ghost in steel, which looks... I say what you will about Blizzard and like the problems with story writing and everything. The art design and the teams behind it, oh, beautiful. Ezekiel, is that E? I only know you by E if it is E. Also, hey buddy, how's it going? If not, I don't recognize the name. I apologize. Hope you're doing well though. I'll be honest, I thought it was John to begin with because both your names are in green and I didn't read it. But that's me being a dummy. Can I go get this guy? Oh, I can. Thank you for lowering the cage. Ascendant of Flame? That's an even cooler title. We've got some absolute rubbish though. I'm trying to think of some cool titles. Let's have a look at the character ones. Brewmaster. That's probably going to be one of my favorites for a long time. You're not the E, but you are an E. Okay. I've been away from the Discord for too long. And I know E like changes his name every so often. I get confused. I apologize. Oh, this dude's got Falcor. Nice. You're doing good. Yourself. I'm not doing too bad. Just going through the stages of grief with WoW storylines.
For the Archon and Bastion.
I warn you.
The
I
Colossus
tolerate
nears
no
completion. Ascended to me.
I don't know if I'm like stuck in... Wait, what are the stages? Denial, anger, bargain... Depression and acceptance? I never hit anger. But I'm not in denial either, I don't believe. Maybe I am. Who knows? Fly with Xandria. Where are we going? Zavar's Cauldron. Delicious.
You have my attention.
You know nothing about WoW. Am I winning?
For Bastion.
I think anyone playing WoW is no longer winning. But yeah, technically.
Let the rain of justice cleanse this ground.
We're the only the player character is one of a handful of people in the Afterlife who are still alive. We broke through a big hole in the sky. Well, that and using a portal. And there's many realms in the Afterlife, and each realm has like different leaders. And the big bald bad Thanos guy has got too much power now, and he wants to change reality and change the cycle of life and death. So we have to stop him. Shadow something, right? Yeah, Shadowlands, the Afterlife. You get to kill this big thing. Know nothing about WoW either, but the world is interesting. You hit spot. I like that. Nah, thank you very much, dude. I do appreciate it. I know. I don't really enjoy streaming WoW that much anymore, but I know people don't like watching it, and that's like whenever I play WoW, I encourage questions about the story because I'm more than happy to go over it because it's something I know about quite well. And anything I can like say to make people more immersed in the game that I'm playing, that is perfectly fine by me, because watching WoW just from a gameplay perspective, it just sucks, right? Like, what do you get out of this? There's a big lava elemental in front of me. You can see little numbers popping off his health bar, and his health bar is slowly decreasing. It's not the most compelling thing. So I do try and explain, like, what my character's doing, and why my character's doing these things, because I get it. WoW doesn't have many cutscenes at all. So there's not really a lot of... Speaking of, okay, what do we got?
We shall purge your blight now! For the Archon!
The Archon is the Angels' leader. Okay, they did it. Plays it. All right. What are you saying to me?
Shall continue the fight.
Great. Is that it? Okay. Played as a troll for like 10 minutes, and you love the world. Oh, how long ago did you play as a troll? Because... Oh, hey, I just hit Exalted. Cool. So there's like reputation windows, and the more quests you do for like different factions, you get like a certain amount of reputation points. And there's usually, it starts from usually neutral, friendly, honored, revered, exalted, and like the goal is you can buy better rewards from them if you're exalted, which is usually like amounts these days. So I'm sure from these guys, I don't know for certain, it's been a... Okay, he's just run off. That doesn't help. From these guys, I think you can buy one of these tigers, flying tigers, and you can ride around on one of them. So maybe I'll go pick that up in a little bit. But yeah, playing WoW, like, one of my favorite memories of WoW is back when I first played it, when I knew nothing about the game, and logging in. My first character was an orc warrior called Big Nose Dude, because I was like 13. And yeah, just going through like the desert on that character to begin with, just hitting boars and like getting meat and leather and stuff. Ah, loved it.
I must resort to violence.
I feel like streaming WoW is more of a either niche thing or a social thing. No in between. Yeah. WoW's a really bizarre game to stream. And casually, it like makes no sense. Like the high-end stuff, if you're doing the hardest dungeons, the hardest raids, all the timed stuff, all the like super difficult stuff, people are interested in that. Because that's like watching Shroud play Counter-Strike or whatever he does. Or Ninja on Fortnite. You're watching someone that's like amazing at the game. But with WoW, you've got 20, 30 people in the group. Or 5 if it's the dungeons. So like the multiple people all being amazing, doing like the super hard stuff. It's fun to watch, but you have to like know about WoW to get into it. There's a huge difference between Fortnite and Counter-Strike. I'll use them as the main example. Or Halo, any shooter really. Or even League of Legends are so easy to follow. League of Legends less so. But like the objective of those games is, you know, you're killing the team, the enemy team. You're shooting them. They're dead. You're capturing flags in some first-person shooters. Everybody knows the rules to these games. They're easy to follow. But World of Warcraft has so many like weird nuances to it. You've got a boss there. I'm literally stuck in a hole. You've got a boss in WoW, and you've got 20, 30 people taking him down. Each one of those 20, 30 people has spells to use at the bottom of their thing to do the most damage that they can do to get the boss down quicker. Then there's like utility spells, like if the boss is casting a spell, some people can stop him from casting that spell. And that's usually required because it'll damage a hell of a lot of your team by a hell of a lot of damage points. I've never been in this area, so I'm just hoping for the best as I run through. And there's hard to follow tactics. Like additional enemies will come in. Like you'll get 5 other enemies that just fly in, and some people deal with that. Some people don't have to. They'll stay on the boss or whatever. You like split so many people up doing different little jobs here and there during the one fight. Like, I'm sure some people will ask why my character's just like randomly slowing down as I run through here. But these guys chasing me have like a charge attack. And every time that charge attack hits, it gives me a speed debuff. So it slows me down. I want to be up here. I need to kill this guy. And I'm gonna die. And when you're playing these different kinds of content, like your camera's zoomed out to the max, like I am here. And there's so many different spell effects. Like if I put a circle damage thing down there, how many people know what that does? Because there's so many circle area of effect spells. Some do damage, some do healing. When you start getting into the game, you can sort of figure it out, because you know, one's like light coloured or green for life and whatnot, nature. They're the healy ones, whereas mine's like red, so it does damage. Until you start getting into WoW and following it, there's like no explanation for any of it. And Counter-Strike, you've got one red team, one blue team. I'm actually gonna die here. God, this sucks. Can I join a group? I can't join a group in combat. I hate this. I hate this. Okay. Yeah, on Counter-Strike you've got a red team and a blue team. They kill each other. One team plants the bomb, the other have to defuse it. That's like as complicated as it gets. even when it comes to Warcraft PvP, like, we do have battlegrounds that are your standard capture the flag type thing. But there's that many players and that many spells happening. You can't telegraph any of it. Like, realistically, who the hell knows what's going off here in this middle? Like, I don't know the tactics for this boss, but I can see these guys. These guys in the corner have got, they're like making a square. They're joined to each other. They've got like a square death beam. So I'm guessing this guy walking in the middle, we have to kill him so it breaks the chain and we can escape it. Or yeah, he runs back. That's how that works. Okay. So yeah, you don't want any of these guys to get to the middle, or else it's going to do a lot of damage if you stand in these beams, I'd imagine. But if you're new to the game, like, what are we looking at? It's insane. You've got a black circle here. You've got a red circle here. You've got a faint bluish greenish one. There's other little green swirlies coming in that you have to avoid because they're enemy effects. I've not kept up with the chat, so I kind of went on a big rant. You played it shortly before lockdown. You couldn't stomach playing the game by yourself. Like Destiny, you need to be playing it whilst talking to people. Yeah, that's fair. Destiny 2 I usually play for the single player content every now and again, but then I just stop playing it until the next expansion comes out. So I kind of feel the same way. I don't have any friends that play it. It's like watching people race for the world first raid placement on insert game here. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. That's like the, I'm stood in one of these circles. This guy has got a lot of health. Holy hell. Oh my god, there's two of them coming in. Okay, I see how this gets harder now. Okay, so two of them start walking in at the same time. This guy's got like a paintbrush head coming out the front of him, so you want to avoid that. Don't get touched by the paintbrush head. The bristles are bad. What in the fuck? You can't keep up with this. Never mind the specific role with 20 other players and all the mobs too. Yeah. So there's like, you've got damage dealers, you've got healers, and you've got tanks. Oh my god, someone's death gripped him in. I think that was me. Oh my god, it's me. Oh my god. I think I might have just like massively trolled the raid group. I've definitely killed some people. I didn't expect that spell to... I'm dead. Great. My character's still running around because I like turn into a ghost for 3 seconds or something. Okay, so maybe it was me? I don't know, dude. We've got Death... I think we've got a Death Knight tank. Maybe they grip them. Anyway, as a Death Knight, our current biggest damage spell is... I'd use it again, but I don't want to cause that to happen again. Our biggest damage spell is a big green circle that goes around us. And every 3 seconds or so, it grips the furthest away enemy towards you. Why the hell does it work on these when that's the one thing you're not meant to be doing? I was right though. The death beams are bad. Okay, this is getting very... Okay, someone else has like gripped it in. That's wonderful. It definitely wasn't me that time. 100% was not me that time. Oh my god, that's so trollable. Why is that a thing? That's so bad. I think that was me. That was me. When in doubt, blame the tank. I think genuinely that was the tank. And it might have been last time. The death grip on my spell. It doesn't have that big of a range. It's 8 yards. That's the maximum range. So there's no way my spell could have pulled them in from there. Oh my god, we're gonna get sandwiched again. Oh! Didn't even get any loot. Ruined. Well, that was dreadful. What does he drop? I'm so annoyed. I want loot. So this guy drops... Oh, he drops waist and leggings. This is the new raid set in the game, which I absolutely love. I think it looks amazing. I've never had a problem with the art team in WoW, because like almost everything they do is like 10 out of 10, if not more. Okay, so that's everything done there. Have I... Okay, let's see if I can escape from here. Use my teleport to get back home. Very pointy, yes. Danger spikes. That's what we love. Oh, I've completed this quest. Look at that, beautiful.
All of these have been battle tested. Accept nothing but victory.
We've got Renown 43. So basically in this expansion, Blizzard have introduced a season pass into WoW. That's not actually a season pass. You do like, you get 2 quests a week and you can get 2 levels of Renown, which just bumps you further along the season pass grind. So originally there were 40. So that was 20 weeks of quests. 20 weeks. 6 months. Near enough. And now they've added 40 more. Because of COVID restrictions, they're like pumping out no content, so why not spread it over half a year again? That's a bit too harsh. Maybe that's the reason why. Who knows? Oh, what is this? What is this? Who are you?
I thirst for combat.
Necrolord Veteran. Oh, right, okay. Yeah, this is like nothing interesting. Never mind. I thought we had something fun to play with though. This is what... We can get this week. Amazing. This is what we're after today. So we can fly in the Shadowlands and we get to fly around on a big bug. That's what we want. We gotta go back to Korthia, though.
Speak up, soldier. You have your orders.
So yeah, that one quest we just handed in, that bumped us up another level of renown. And we need to finish off this quest here. Is it this one? It is this one. So that'll take us up to 44. Which is when we get a new chapter of the quest, and we get a companion. And it's this chapter of the quest that we need so we can learn how to fly. Hey Miguel, it's not going too bad. How are you doing, buddy? Is the world Warcrafty today? Oh, it's never been so Warcrafty. People are annoyed. People are livid today. There's a lot of heat going around with World of Warcraft, but what else is new, right? Isn't that like every other week now? Blizzard seem to do something and everyone gets really upset by it. Isn't that just what we've come to expect? Why are people annoyed? It's the story. I'm gonna have a little dive into it after we complete the campaign, but I was just saying it to a John earlier. There's a character who, for the past 4 or 5 years, has been in service of World of Warcraft's version of Thanos. But now he's actually said the word serve. It's like triggered her, and she's just not cool with it anymore. So all the genocide, all the faction warfare. I do kind of want to do PvP this season though, because oh my god, look at this. How? Why do I not already have this? I need to do PvP. That is so nice. I'm a big edgelord.
Your patronage is always appreciated.
I love. Yeah, the purple one's super nice. We get different colors. Raid Finder's like easy mode, so this is like darker blue, greenish. Normal is normal difficulty, you get the sort of grey, blue. Heroic, you get a nice fully gold version, which looks so nice. But the edgelordiest of all edgelords one is the mythic stuff. You get black and red, and it spits out blood from your shoulders. Or some kind of energy. I do love that. Looks great. I like the purple one though. The purple one is really nice looking. I think there's a different PvP set as well. There's like a light blue version, but I'm not into that as much. Anyway, the story. Thanos basically said a word, and now this character who has literally caused genocide and faction warfare for the sole purpose of people dying. The whole purpose of it was to get as many people to die as possible so they go into the afterlife and empower Thanos' army. That was the plan. So after all that, Thanos has now said the word serve, And she's snapped and gone, yeah, not having that anymore. That's very what's his face, the Lich Man, the blue armor. Yes. The story's been expanded upon with Shadowlands. The Lich King, the original Lich King, Arthas, he is a soldier of Thanos. I'm going to keep calling him Thanos because he is basically Thanos. The voices that he heard like in his head were all Thanos. Everything he did was... Thanos has a plan to either kill... Oh, God, how far back in the lore do I have to go back for this now? Okay. In World of Warcraft, we live on a planet called Azeroth. Azeroth, we're assuming, based on some evidence, is basically an egg that inhabits a god, or a titan, as we call them. And there's a different titan who is on fire and is basically like Satan. He has a big sword. He stabbed our planet. And a load of rubbish happened. So, can we see the sword? Can we see the sword in the planet from here? Is it on the map? Okay, in this area, this big hole here is where the sword is. It doesn't show it though. So we've got a sword stuck in the planet that's stabbed the god inside of our world. Now there's a new guy who's not Satan, but is Thanos. He also wants to corrupt the world, or kill it. So, the other leaders of the Afterlife sort of imprisoned him and took away his power. And his power is locked behind 5 sigils. Not Infinity Stones. Definitely not Infinity Stones. And spoiler alert, he's collected them all now. And at the end of the cutscene yesterday that come out, he's got all of his power now, and he walks through a portal, and that's the end of it. So until next patch, we don't know what's going to happen. So it's like the cutscene yesterday is pretty much Infinity War. I forget which way around they are, right? So we're in Infinity War now, and we're pretty much setting up for Endgame. That's basically where we're at. It wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I don't think it will go down this way, but it wouldn't surprise me. We've got... Warcraft has a flight of dragons that have control over time. Believe it or not. God, I can't get over there. Damn it. Really gotta fly back over? Wouldn't surprise me at all if we had to go back in time through the power of these dragons. And, you know, do a little jiggery pokery and kill Thanos. Maybe? Maybe? Before he's all powerful? Maybe? That would actually be hilarious. It's definitely not Thanos at all. It's just copied my own work. Not time travel. Oh, don't worry, John. We've been there before. We've done the whole time travel thing. Basically how this flight of dragons works. They've got the power over time. And they can go back in time and change events. Only to keep our timeline on the correct course. Because there's a different flight of time traveling dragons who are the bad dragons, who are going back in time and changing things to distort our current timeline. Parallel universes instead. Well, it's funny you mentioned that. There was one instance where we actually did go to a parallel universe, and it just messed everything up, story-wise. Now there's 2 of certain characters and not of others, and... Okay, this is the easiest way to show it. Outland, down here, on the map, Outland is our version of Draenor. It got corrupted, it exploded, it's floating in the middle of space. Draenor is the parallel universe version of Outland before, like, the corruption and the explosion took place. This is like 35 years in the past, and in a parallel universe. So... yep. That's where we are with WoW story now. We've got parallel universes. We've got time traveling. We've got time traveling in our own timeline. We've got time traveling in parallel universes. We've got different planes of existence. We've got the afterlife. We've got elemental planes. Like where the Lord of Fire, the Lord of Air, the Lord of Water, they all reside in their own place. Island exploded, my brain just this copied home. Blizzard like to pull from pop culture quite a lot, which I think it can be kind of funny. And if they, like, incorporate it into their own story that's told well, like, I get it. I'm okay with that. But for the past few years, it's unfortunately not been that way a lot of the time. At least they're copying the right avatar. I mean, I don't know if James Cameron's Avatar was like a book or anything beforehand. But we do have a blue alien race in World of Warcraft. With tentacles. Just waiting for that little sprinkle of Michael Bay or James Gunn. We had the Cataclysm. We had a black dragon who tried to destroy the world. No, it wasn't a book, can you tell? Oh. I'm pretty sure Avatar came out after the Draenei in World of Warcraft, the blue alien race. But the similarities are definitely there. I gotta get rid of the Jailer's forces. What's the best way to do this? Is doing the quests down here gonna be the best way to do this? I've got 10% left. If a rare could just pop up, that'd be great. Or if I could just go get this treasure chest, that'd help me. Crazy copied ideas and time traveling parallel universal planes of existences. Yep. Yep. 3% per treasure chest. Are you kidding me, dude? There's another one over here. That's fine. We're getting there. Where is this treasure chest? Am I not doing sight correctly? Again. Where is it? Invasive mushroom. Oh, it's there. It's right on the tree. God, I am dumb. Nice. 96. I need like 2 more. Rare, rare, rare. Who's this? Popo's Potion Patrol. Oh my god, what is this? Got Mr. Popo here from Dragon Ball Z now. So, dude. Are we just... Oh, that's Popo. I thought it was the blue guy. Okay. It's the Popo. No, this is just like some... For some reason, this realm of the Afterlife, people turn into buff owls. And he's carrying some potions somewhere. So we gotta protect him. Oh, this is where he goes. Okay. A rampaging devourer on the path ahead. It's unstoppable. I stop it. No hurt friends again. Okay. Oh, he's off. Oh, he's off. He's running. Mad lad. He's so quick. Okay, this is a rare spawn that we need to do. So when they die, they turn into buff owls. Depends. There's a lot of different realms in the Afterlife of Warcraft, and where you go in the Afterlife kind of depends on who you are as a person. The adventures you go on, how you treat people, it like your spirit or anima kind of like has its own story that gets weaved. So if you're like a courageous paladin, zealot kind of person, then probably, yeah, you might turn into a buff owl in the realm of like the holy angelic land of the Afterlife. If you're a bad guy who's sinned like massively, then you get sent to Revendreth, where you are held there to atone for your sins. And if you do, you can become like a little goblin fella to help other people atone for their sins. Or once you've been redeemed, you can move on to a different realm in the Afterlife. The Necro Lords, which is like all zombies and strength-based, armor-plated characters. If you're like a warrior who does good, but you're all about the strength and like nothing else, no courage whatsoever, you just like all about being as strong as you can to defend wherever you're from. That's where you go. So you turn into a zombie. And where we are right now is the Maw, where like the baddest of the bad go.
I remember you.
Okay, we've done that quest. Nice. You've helped us regain a semblance of order, Mawwalker, but the outlook is dire. The Jailer's forces have launched... Thanos' forces have launched an all-out assault upon the ruins of our vault at the outer reaches of Korthia. Clearly the Banished One seeks something of value inside. The vault's defenses activate when the structure is threatened. So getting inside won't be easy, but we must recover whatever the Jailer is seeking before his Mawsworn do. I've enlisted the aid of a Necrolord who can help us open the vault.
I will meet you and our friend.
You can pick one of the main 4 realms. You can side with them and gain their powers while you're in the Afterlife. So obviously I went for the zombie guys. So I've got like a bull that's like armor plated and dope AF. So I play a Death Knight, so my character is technically dead anyway, but reanimated. And I think, I don't know if this is confirmed in lore, but like the spirit or the anima of a Death Knight is like almost leaking from the eyes. So like the original Lich King had a Morn Blade called Frostmourne, and that, when it kills people, splits their soul in half into a good version and a bad version, and we'll talk more about that in a little bit. So it does kill people. The good part of their soul is like stored in the blade, and the bad part is left in the body, so they become a bad guy and work for the Lich King. I think is pretty much how it works. I don't know, man. This lore just gets messier and messier. You think you just had an aneurysm with all this going on? Yeah, it's complicated stuff. I know too much of it, and it's depressing.
Good, you're here. Let's get
The
this
Chad
done.
realm. Yeah, Necrolords are the best. Don't at me. Everyone hates them because they look too boring, but I love them.
I understand, Bonesmith.
What have I missed? You leave to go make coffee and come back to read about time traveling dragon. Yeah. Oh, I've got to kill. I've got to get records for research. I've got to kill enemies, and we've got to repair a system that channels spirit energy.
The sooner I get
Cool.
home to my forge, the better.
Feel like you didn't make enough coffee. I don't think any substance on Earth would be enough to comprehend Warcraft lore at sometimes. Most of the time, it gets a little bit silly. Oh no, we're not getting records. We're freeing the record keepers because they have the knowledge. This is set before Thanos basically gets his full power, I believe. So we are doing this in order. He's still banished currently. But we'll get into the cutscenes after we finish this. Did the writers take meth while surrounded by all forms of fantasy nets and books? Yeah. Yeah. Like I say, they like to pull from like pop culture fantasy quite a lot. There's a lot of Norse mythology in Warcraft as well. Even like some Chinese dynasties and stuff like that. They sort of all, they merge it together, make the story their own, and create their own thing out of it. Yeah, it's interesting at times. You mean when before he does Darksiders and breaks the sigils? Yeah, pretty much. The only reason you remember was pandas. Dude, they could not have planned that expansion more poorly. That was such a good World of Warcraft expansion, but because it come out around the same time Kung Fu Panda was a thing, everyone just dunked on it because of that. Which I get, it was a bit silly. But again, we like silly video games, so that's what makes them fun. But pandas have genuinely been a thing in Warcraft for like 25 years, so it was just poor timing with Kung Fu Panda, I think. It didn't help that the pandas did Kung Fu. That really didn't help. Norse mythology is badass, dude. Yes. The World of Warcraft Norse God, it's hard to say Norse mythology. The World of Warcraft version of it is pretty good. Like, instead of Thor and Loki, you've got two robots, or Titan creations, like metal avatars, and they're called Thorim and Loken. And their father is still called Odin, but it's spelled with a Y. He's also like a big metallic being. The Titans were the gods of the universe, and they created beings out of metal and stone. Because there's these, like, parasitic eldritch horrors in the universe as well. And if anything is organic and has flesh, they can corrupt it. So they made metallic and stone beings to not be corrupted. And spoiler alert, they got corrupted anyway. Because the eldritch horrors used a curse of flesh and turned them into flesh beings anyway. Metal avatars is stealing from Digimon. God, I wish. We've got Pokemon in World of Warcraft now. You can actually play Pokemon with your battle pets. I don't do it too often because it's just, it doesn't feel as fun, but whatever. It's its own thing. I don't mind it. Can I copy your home where you just change it so it's not obvious? There's a lot of that here. What can we do to make Norse mythology better? All the metal, all the guns. They do have guns. Some of them. At least we don't have robot gnomes. What do you mean? No, actual Norse mythology doesn't have robot gnomes, or World of Warcraft doesn't have robot gnomes? But I've got some bad news for you if you say World of Warcraft. What's next? Stealing from Yu-Gi-Oh?
Not my most elegant work, but it'll hold.
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. I guess the quickest comparison to anything like remotely Yu-Gi-Oh related I can take out of my head is the Taragru, which is this guy, and he kind of looks a bit like Obelisk the Tormentor. In a way, but that's like the quickest comparison I can make with Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know if they've taken anything else from that. I do love Yu-Gi-Oh though, so yeah, if Blizzard want to steal from Yu-Gi-Oh, go for it. I mean, they've got big dragons and big eagles and everything, so they've got the Egyptian god cards, I guess. World of Warcraft, what? Would it help if I said you can be a robot gnome? You can play as an actual robot gnome? Maybe Beyblades will be next. I think we've got spinning tops that do damage. I feel like I've seen them somewhere. Maybe I'm thinking of Skyward Sword, Zelda. I don't know off the top of my head.
This had better be good.
What fortune you rescued the record keepers before the Morsworn could steal their knowledge of the Vault's relics, but their records are fragmented, incomplete. I pray there's enough left to learn the truth. I will attempt to coalesce the knowledge that remains into a message. If the purpose wills it, we will learn what the jailer wants and to whom this item originally belonged. I must focus for a moment. Let me know when you are ready to begin.
Go with
I am so ready. Let's do it.
I have assembled the message, starting it now.
Oh!
5 houses.
Wow.
It's the Primus.
It is the Primus.
Should my suspicions prove true, my sigil will be at risk. I must entrust it to your vaults. Keep it safe at all costs.
There are 5 main leaders.
Zoval obtains all 5 sigils. Nothing can stop him from...
Stop him from what? Show the rest of the message.
That is all we have.
The 5 sigils.
We can find additional records. I should be able to reconstruct more of the Primus's message.
Right, so 5 sigils. We've got 5 main leaders of the Afterlife. Technically, there are infinite Afterlife realms, but we're just focusing on like the 5.
Turn to the respite. Will be safe there.
They all each have a sigil each. The Primus is the leader of the Necro Lords that I'm part of, and he went missing a long time ago. He was a master craft worker. He could forge. He's the one that created the Lich King's sword and helmet. And it's a whole story about demons stealing the sword and the helmet, placing them on the planet of Azeroth, then forcing Arthas to find them to become the Lich King, to what's the word I'm looking for? To go through with the Jailer's plan and destroy the god inside of the planet. Yada yada yada. But yeah, the Primus has been missing for a long time. And if I look up here, I'll note that big hole in the sky, that goes straight into Azeroth, and the top of the Lich King's citadel is just beyond that hole. In the Afterlife, this is where the Jailer is, in like a carbon copy of Icecrown Citadel. And the rune carver, who we didn't know his name, he just carved runes. He was jailed up inside this tower. Spoiler alert, we're going to find out pretty soon. He's the Primus all along.
There is much to be
Oh yeah, he lost his memories through some MacGuffin as well, so obviously he couldn't tell us that he was the Primus because he didn't know. Some of the record keepers fled to this mountain when Korthia was pulled into the moor. I see no sign of them, but they may have left records behind. Take this beacon. I fashioned it using information from the previous record keepers you rescued. It will lead you to any intact records that are on this mountain. Get some lost records.
Start talking.
So the device we need to open this vault is stuck on a floating island. Not a problem. I see plenty of sturdy creatures around here. Like I always say, no bone goes to waste. Yep, that's a common phrase people use. Bring me a pile of their bones. I'll use them to craft hook shot points for us to use to grapple over there. Alright, dude. Sure. Let me just re-kill these already dead creatures in the Afterlife. Take their dead bones. Makes me think that one of these races is going to be from the moon next. We already have the aliens. Draenei are from Argus. Not the moon, technically. Although I could go into a plot point about the moon, but I'd much rather not, because that's getting into more complicated things. Draenei are aliens from Argus, and also orcs are technically aliens. They come from Draenor. The one that we went back to and caused a parallel universe. That's where the orcs were born. And they come to Azeroth through a portal. So technically we've already got 2 alien races. You're gonna go find him so you can make Thor a new hammer. It's interesting you say that. I'd be curious to know if the Primus would craft us a new weapon, a new Mornblade, to try and defeat the Jailer. That'd be super interesting. I'd be up for that. You scare me. Should I be worried by that? Is it because I know too much about WoW lore? That's like the one thing I could genuinely write a thesis on. Disappointingly. Or is it because I teased that we could maybe, potentially, maybe get a race from the moon? Maybe. Final Fantasy's doing that, right? Aren't they like fighting a big-ass dragon on the moon soon? In the new expansion that's coming out. I'm all for that. That sounds great. I just scare you with some of these sentences. Alright, okay. I gotta follow this thing, I think. This is leading me somewhere. Maybe? Oh, right, yeah. I'm, like, on a treasure hunt. That's cool. You just scare me with some of these sentences. Yeah. Alright, let's follow this thing. Where's this next record? So the records are like orbs. Don't know what that means. Oh, that's taken off. Yo, what up, dude? Yeah, this big green circle around me now, that's the most powerful spell that we have currently, that we were on about earlier. That I think might have gripped an enemy into that boss fight. But yeah, let's blame the tank for that one. Right, I got the 3 records. Most fantasy world building is absolutely nuts, and those who write it are insane. Bonus points for MMOs for sure. Yeah, I to be fair to... Oh.
This must not come to pass. Even locking my sigil away here may not be enough to...
Okay.
Speak up.
Made some solid hook shots and grapple points. Don't worry, if they hold my weight, they'll hold yours. Okay. No need to be body shaming yourself. You're fine. They can get us across the chasm to the next anima conduit. I'll go on ahead and wait for you. No telling what might be lurking over there. So something's going to be lurking over there.
You can trust it. Another fragment. The Primus has spoken of this sepulchre before. Do you know what it is? Or where?
The sepulchre is not to be discussed, even with allies.
That is a good throw.
Keeper of secrets.
Let's go! Beautiful. Alright, throw another one. Good. Let's go! Alright, what's over here? What do we have to kill? Big dangerous boy or something. Where is it? There he is. Of course there is something.
Built by amateurs. Just need to link these parts together.
I don't know how to explain these things to people.
Let's get back to Talcalon.
There's another realm of the afterlife that's all to do with like nature and spirits, and these guys just sort of live there. I don't know what they are. They're like alien looking things, which... Oh, the res spawned. Do I want to go for it? Not really. Yeah, it's hard to sort of explain those guys. We don't really know what they are. Just like a nature-based creation of the afterlife. They look pretty cool though. You remember Rick Nature Boy Flair's domain? Yeah, that's where he goes. What a ride! Keep that hook shot. Just be careful using it. The thing will chew through any normal grapple points. Wait, what?
I don't do repairs.
Thanks to the Bonesmith's repairs of both conduits, anima should now be flowing to the vault. That gives us a chance to get inside, assuming we can reach it. Our Maldraxi. Maldraxi is where the Necrolords are based. It's Maldraxxus, but they're from Maldraxxus, so they're called Maldraxi. Our Maldraxi allies have wrangled transportation to get us to and from the vault. I suggest we make haste. If the jailer's minions obtain the sigil of the Primus before we do, it won't just be Korthia that suffers. All the Shadowlands may be forfeit. Let's go, Moorwalker. Our forces will be awaiting us. Okay, so I'm literally going where I went before. I'm surprised it's taken me this long to actually get through the content for this week.
Right to the forward camp outside the vault.
I'm impressed, Blizzard. You've given me more than an hour's worth of content for the week. So I'll take this Chimera. He should be taking us back over this side. What do we got here? This used to be like a big city in the afterlife, but the jailer, Thanos, has shot chains through it and ripped it apart and pulled it towards his realm.
How can I serve?
Because he's looking for secrets on how to get sigils and become all-powerful, which we'll see come to pass pretty soon. Talgalan informed me of the situation. We must get you into that vault. Help protect Car Rev, defeat the invading Morsworn. Okay, so kill more people, rescue 3 more record keepers. This is literally the same quest, just here instead of down here.
You'd fit well in Maldraxxus,
It's
Protector.
literally the same quest. Same one.
It is good to see you safe.
That's why we've got more than an hour's worth of content.
Talgalan? I saw a vision of the Mallwalker, but not of you.
Yeah.
The threads of fate surprise us all.
Oh, this guy is super dead. How rude of him. Yeah, he's a bit of a dick.
Will be remembered.
we have a fun quest to kill a bunch of these guys as well. So we'll do just that. Maybe I pulled a few too many. Okay, that was 20% done. We're almost there. If I do that 3 more times, 4 more times, we'll be good to go. Oh my god, someone else is attacking. No! Okay, I might be dead now. Like, for reals, might be dead. This is this is not good. These guys were like the little gold dragon around their portrait. They're like super strong enemies. So, yeah, I'm pretty much gonna die here. That's guaranteed now. Okay, I'm dead. I'll try and kill them before I actually die. I got the big guy. That's fine. That's my own fault. I got greedy. That was a brave jump. I didn't know if I was going to make that or not. I don't know where this last guy is. There's another guy somewhere that I've got to rescue. Oh, he's like over on that side. Cool. Alright, let's roll. Someone else is dead. GG. Didn't I go over here? No. I was down there. Oh, these are the zombie guys, right? These are some of the Maldraxi, the Necrolords. They basically like stitch together a bunch of flesh and turn it into a big gross zombie type thing with teeth and a giant tongue coming out of the stomach. Because why not? These are robots that the holy, devout people make. And these are people that live where they repent sins and whatnot. They like turn into the gargoyles from the Doctor Who school episode with Christopher Eccleston. They're kind of cool though. I kind of like them. Big sort of vampire vibes.
For you to join the battle, Togolan.
These are desperate times.
48% of the way there. Gotta kill more enemies. I like how it says they're joining the battle, but none of them are attacking. Aside from the guy with the staff. These other guys are literally just stood there. Very kind of them. Okay. 56% of the way there. Oh, each person we heal gives 5%. That's pretty generous, actually.
What did you break this time?
And killing one of those guys gives 4%. So, yeah, this... Compared to some quests in WoW, this isn't too bad. It doesn't take too long. Shouldn't be too long before we get to, like, the good stuff, though. %. Saying I'm stuck in combat, it won't let me get on my cow. It's gonna be enough. Please say yes. Ah, 10%. Alright, one more enemy. One more. I'll have to get this guy. And we're done. Beautiful. Alright, let's go into this vault. Then hopefully we should be kind of finished with the quest chain here for this week.
I've got glory to earn.
Good work fighting those Morsworn. We'll take it from here. A pity all 3 keepers did not survive. Good work tracking down the 2 that did.
With victory comes renown.
Thanks, dude. Get me into the vault.
There is much to be done.
The destruction here is overwhelming. Talgalan quietly utters a prayer. Anima flows into what remains of the vault. We should now be able to enter. Once inside, I will work on recovering the Primus's sigil. Please show reverence within the vault. It is a sacred place that few are allowed to see. Even the prophecies did not foretell that a living mortal would gaze upon the secrets within. Recover the Primus's sigil within the vault of Korthia.
Be well.
Let's go.
My friends, let us begin.
So we're off to get one of the Infinity Stones.
The way is open. Come, more walker.
YOLO!
Even damaged, the vault is glorious, is it not?
There's no time for gawking. We must secure the sigil.
Okay.
But surely I should recover a few of these treasures.
We've got a demon skull in here, which is kind of concerning.
Yes, of course. Sigil first.
Got a few different artifacts in here. Got soul crystals.
The vault is opening.
Interesting. We got potions up there. I don't know why they're there. Oh, hey.
The sigil belongs to the Primus.
The Primus has fallen. His sigil will be claimed by the banished one.
The Keeper of Secrets will not be subdued so easily.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, the Banished One, the Jailer, Thanos, Zoval, they're all the same person. So if you hear that name mentioned, any of those names mentioned, if I say Thanos, if other people say the Banished One, Zoval, the Jailer, it's all the same guy. You don't have to worry about that.
is one last record here. It appears to be bound together with the sigil.
Enough to keep it protected. Another safeguard is required. I will bind it with another form of magic. One that even Zoval cannot...
That is all that remains of the message.
Ooh, interesting. A different form of magic that Zoval, the jailer, Thanos, cannot control, probably, is what he's going to be saying. But this, you'll see this effect come up in one of the cutscenes that we're looking at in a little bit. These like little circle lines, we'll definitely see that effect.
I don't recognize the magic bound with this sigil.
It's going to be first one magic, like the creators of the world universe. Maybe the Titans, maybe a different thing, we're not sure.
The sigil is more important. Get us out of here.
Very well. I can open the way back to Keeper's respite. I pray I can return one day.
You can return anytime you like, dude. Just go back to the vault and jump in the hole.
We stand together.
The Primus' sigil. I sense a familiar magic upon it. Yes, all those things I saw through your eyes from Torghast.
The chains of the past still
Primus' sigil is bound together with the magic of memory. It reminds me of something you have encountered before. You made an ally of the Rune Carver, that poor soul trapped in the bowels of Torghast. He took those memories he found and helped you forge them into weapons and armor. Perhaps you can separate the sigil from this tangle of memories. It's our best chance to secure the sigil, but the way will be perilous. Will it?
The balance must be restored. This magic bound with the Primus' sigil. Is it familiar, Mawwalker?
Not yet, it will be.
It is much like the memories you restored to the Rune Carver in Torghast.
I guess.
If you bring this to him, perhaps he will know how to untangle the sigil.
Torghast? Unacceptable! You might as well deliver it directly into the jailer's hands.
This is our only path forward. We have no choice but to try.
I'm going with you, Mawwalker. I will ensure this Rune Carver's work is up to par.
So be it. Good luck to you both.
Alright, so he said the path ahead is going to be perilous. Let me go ahead and show you how perilous it is. So we take a teleport into the main city of the Afterlife. These are all the souls of dead people, just FYI. They're all going into the dark place. There's meant to be like a god figure at the top of here that sorts out where the souls go. So based on whether you're devout and whatnot, they send you to whichever afterlife realm is suited for you. They're not working at the minute. They're like a robot construct. They've been shut down for whatever reason. So all the souls are going directly to Thanos' lair and empowering him. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. Why wouldn't we? This is him, by the way. This is the jailer. He's disappeared. The load screen's too quick now. So yeah, where we've just come from is we've just jumped into this here. So we've like traveled and flown down to here. There's a river of souls, which is like based on Greek mythology, I think. That's the river of souls. It's called Gorgoa. I think it's based on something Greek. I'm not 100% sure. This is a little hidey hole that we've got in this area where the jailer is. And this is the Perilous Path. That's his tower. That's where we're going right now. And we're going to take a right here. Oh, dude, it's the rune carver.
This is the rune carver.
Perilous.
Like much.
There's going to be a huge plot twist here. So this rune carver has been... So it turns out you can like get... We've been getting powers throughout this expansion, and this is like memory magic. So when you craft a legendary item, it's like mine is just this cape, but it's got the memory of a power infused in it. So I guess memory magic is the power of the creators of the universe. Who knows? So this guy's had his memories ripped out of him. And it's said this guy created Frostmourne for the original Lich King. So we'll give him the sigil back. We'll see if he can extract the memory from it. There's the sigil. The green Infinity Stone. He remembers. He remembers. Oh, dude, he remembers everything. Oh my god, he was the Primus all along.
You've been trapped here all this time?
You brought my sigil to Zoval's lair?
Forgive me, Master. We were only...
He is coming. Prepare yourselves.
Not everything. Everything. He knows everything. So yeah, this is the leader of the Necrolords that I'm part of. He's pretty cool. Let's speak to him. Zovar will be upon us at any moment. We must prepare. I'll help however I can. Yes, dude.
Occupy his forces while I find a way to escape.
So yeah, this is Thanos.
No, I will defy you.
He's found us. Who'd have thought? And you can't understand a word he says. He just said you will fail again. Morsworn, take them.
I just got the Primus back. I cannot lose him again. For Maldraxxus!
Alright, let's use the power attack. Here we go. Get them all in. Look at those numbers, dude.
Once I hoped that all those ages spent in the maw might change you. That you might repent for your sins. But you have only grown more malevolent.
I love that they're just having like a Dragon Ball Z blast off. That's kind of cool. Not quite as impressive as Dragon Ball Z, but you know, we're getting there.
We'll claim no victory this day, brother. Bear witness.
It is my weapon to wield.
That's the king of the humans, by the way. He's been possessed. I don't know what's happening right now. Oh. He has a Morn Blade. He can split souls.
My sigil will be lost to you forever. No. There is another way. Morn Blade.
Did he just do the arm thing? Was he like gonna snap his fingers to like teleport away? No, Blizzard, no. Blizzard, no. Blizzard. We are free. There is still hope to fight back against Zoval. Oh, you sound surprisingly upbeat after just having your sigil stolen back. The jailer has 4 of the 5 sigils required for what he's planning. He is a fool for allowing us to live. His desire to see us bend to his will shall be his undoing. All is not lost. If you are willing to put in the work, there is still something that can be done. Come, I will meet with the rest of your forces and formulate our next attack.
Together we will claim
okay, where are we going?
Still those who need the skills of the rune carver. I will leave an echo of what I was here to aid them.
Of course you will, because the game mechanics need it. So we're still gonna have the rune carver here.
Chained. This is the fate Zoval intends for all existence. Come, the covenants must be told of my return.
Okay, dude. Okay, dude. So we can still talk to this ghost. Cool. I like how we shrunk down to get through the portal. Good job, buddy. You did it. Proud of you. So yeah, this is like the jailer's home base, and there's like a roguelite game that you can play in there, but we're not gonna. Not today. I'll fly back over to the Keeper's Respite. He's been chained up for all that time. And he's been helping us. So many people disputed, like everyone assumed the rune carver was going to be the Primus. Just based on what he sort of did. But so many people disputed it because the statue of the Primus in the Necrolord base had like a different amount of fingers than the Primus actually has. Which, kind of weird, but, you know. That's how it be sometimes. Statues are not always perfect. Everyone else just sort of assumed that the rune carver was the Primus, because it was the most obvious thing.
Have you among us, Primus? What is our course now that the jailer has your sigil?
The mortals must face Zoval in his sanctum. But as you know, a wise strategist always prepares contingencies. The covenants have grown stronger, but are not yet whole. Each must remember its purpose and find its future. When this comes to pass, new sigils can be forged. They will be needed to pursue Zoval, should our assault fail. High Lord,
Send word to your allies in Oribos. They must defend the Arbiter's sigil at all costs. Marwalker, I will call for you when I am ready. May fortune favor us all.
So basically, we're not doing the time travel thing. That's confirmed. Good. But what we're doing is basically Sonic Adventure 1 with the Chaos Emeralds. Chaos has got all the Chaos Emeralds and absorbed the power. And we have to create new sigils to go after the boss. You didn't create new Chaos Emeralds in Sonic Adventure 1, but you used the positive power from the Chaos Emeralds after they were like rendered useless. Okay.